We see double siege wave, of course, pushing in now at that 35 minutes.
Let's see what they can do. There's Gabby, still feeling confident to farm out. At least knows when there's no RP, there's a little less worry of being grabbed out after the Blade Fury.
Maybe sets up a Remnant here, and he's picking up an Arcane Rune bottom. So Arcane Rune Ember Spirit coming up into this fight.
So what they can do to arm it, bring him low. Get forced back, and of course, no Aegis, so had to be a little careful. They'll now try and get it onto the back lines. Another route onto the two of them with his chain spam from Maybe. Snowball is there as well from Empire, dodging up the X-Mark combo. BKB's committed. They're straight in, jump for one. And there goes TIMS. He gets the black hole. He fights the time for the ball. TIMS! Oh my god! TIMS! Oh my god! I've never seen anything like I did it. He gets it off. They come straight into it. The full tips are out for TIMS.
Where'd they go? They died instantly. The boat, the combo.
Holding it down, keeping it cool.
Cool. Okay. But that's the thing, though. Neither has Rubik.
True. You can, I thought I was the one looking on the bright side of life. Smoke gang from TNC. Same thing from Team. Here we go. This is going to be the moment. If they can find an opportunity. Rubik, he's waiting on the cliff. They see, they pick him up. Gunner, he's dying so quickly. The nightmare save from Ice Mike getting 8. It won't be a great Omni Slash. One is stolen. He's pulling it back into TIMS. That's Ravage. He's pushing forward. The Sun's on into Eternal Envy. He cannot die. You shall miss the black hole. But then run. Catching through him is out. Angry team down the drain. The black hole has been discovered. Not in the photo. In Dota 2.
Oh my god, Toby. Of all the places in the entire map to try and fight, they choose the only location that Radiant have wards, and they have 2 of them. They see the smoke.
I think I know how we can knock Team out of ESL 1 Mumbai. You hit the Tier 4 towers, you play the objective-based gaming, you take the dire ranges. Where is any kind of abilities? There's no Ravage, they move forward. There's four of them together! Stylish! TNC! They take the series with TT's own abilities!
Pretty much a 3-position Earthshake.
Yeah.
Look at him and Coop.
We'll see this dodge again.
Look at that dodge. That was so fast.
You blink and you miss it. It really did happen that quickly.
They got the Glimmer, though, onto the Spence. He was very good there as GH. Got it again.
He pulled back for that, right?
And that's the ward they had.
That's 70 seconds, no Magnus.
Yep, the ward vision that they had placed earlier from TNC.
Radiant structure.
Mid. Miracle. Comboed. He's got the flight. He's got the jump.
Yeah, but look, Gabby, he knows the force forward. Gabby's in, but the BKB's popped by Miracle. We'll be there in time to make sure he doesn't get stunned up. Kuro will pay for that, though. As he's at the side, Miracle will be able to retreat.
TIMS is chasing. He knows that Miracle's greedy. He knows that he's on this.
He knows!
TIMS prediction. He's got him.
He's so goddamn smart! He knows so greedy. He's in Miracle's mind! Oh my god. TIMS! He knew it! He knew! TIMS! What a smart man!
How many levels did he get for that as well? I think he got like 3 levels for that kill. He's up to 19 now.
I mean,
Look at this man. He doesn't care. He's killing every single corpse. This man.
Dude, this guy is good. This guy is very, very good.
Oh my god. TIMS Dota, baby.
It's as if he has map hacks. He literally knows exactly where everyone is going, where everyone's going to be. He has map hacks and can read the future.
And look at this. He just knows that Miracle's going to be greedily farming the camp.
And the fact that he's straight in back there, goes bottom, gets the kill on Weeha. What on earth?
Lina and that RP. It's very, very important.
Fun item for Paparazzi to finish. Refresher Orb just sitting in the backpack for the moment. He needs everything to fight, but I think he also understands, like, Juggernauts really fall off once they've already burned the Omni Slash. Yeah. Now he's able to have it twice, as well as the BKB twice.
I think he's going to activate his Omni Slash, and then he's going to swap it in for Phase Boots, and then refresh and go for it again, or swap it in. Yeah, you've got to swap it in for Phase on.
Yeah. He needs everything else. Jang, there's your jump in. The Ice Blast is coming in towards the Enchantress. The force off will get around. Paparazzi already the spin. Armel's in pretty deep. BKB also bashed up, stunned up, maybe a little too deep. Armel is down. He never even was able to trigger the cheese. And it's overall Gabby with the green to play the RP from Bane. It'll connect with the double light strike for Ray. Stunned up for days as TNC. 2 deep. Gabby will try and run back up the hill. Fade wants to stay with him. And he actually infested. He blinks over to the side. TIMS, how many times Lime's going to be the get out jail free card. Underneath the Dire Observer Ward. They see him. The steal. Back into Paparazzi. Back in the fight. You'll end up losing Faith once again. But he's the sacrificial lamb. Ori's moved in with his own hex, controlling TIMS on the sideline. They'll have to finish one then the other. Or Gabby could just go full Artur, trying to actually get more kills. He's picked up the support. Now they're going to focus on him. TIMS ready for his own combination. He'll jump in for the 3-man avalanche pass as Gabby wants to fight. The Youngest making different to find kills. Ori protected by the BKB, but Gabby gets the bash up. Still trying to fight this one out. As he got the damage with the bash on Yang. Gabby wants to be the real immortal. They'll turn back over to TIMS. VG Gaming, they just can't decide who they want to kill. The TP out from Lifesteal will be successful at 400 HP. TIMS, can he get out as well? Back past the creep wave. They can't reach him. They're away.
How many lifesteal moments do we need in this tournament? I mean, sure he doesn't get a but they kited. That was like a 30, 40 second kiting. There's no Ravages available right now. 60 seconds for 2 Ravages for Yang.
I love this. They actually TP TIMS out so he can pick up the bounty runes. So Razor actually had buyback. He needed to go and get that money, or else they wouldn't be able to have him for this fight. And then he'll come around the back. Echo Slam is available. VG may not be looking for it. The batch is already over on Tani. They forced off him away. BKB will protective. Now TIMS, if you're gonna go, you're gonna go. 3 together. Lock him down. From heaven, the shatter arrives, but Lifestealer still gets the BKB off. He's been beaten down by Gabby with all that big damage. Cuckoo will get the jump in as well. Yang will fall. The damage is huge with the anchor smash back again, but they just chase for more. A long toss up towards Faith.
Oh my
God. She just crit the crap out of him.
That dream only. Did he just get 3 crits in a row?
He did.
Oh, it's pretty absurd.
On the team, but this is making me quite hype. I don't want to be biased or anything, but you can't help but like teams that play this way. They just kind of run at you.
I don't think
non-stop.
we've ever talked about a team like this before. And that's just because that's the analysis. They just look that good. We're going to see them just march up into the high ground. Armel is going to focus on hitting the tier 3. They're getting
Guys, it's daytime.
They're diving way too far
It's
here.
still daytime. I'm not sure what you're doing, but this isn't even the peak of your strength.
You could wait 1 minute and 15 seconds, that's all, but they want this tier 3 real badly. The Fire Blast multicast, they are going to be able to get the duel coming out from the Legion Commander onto Hanskin, turning out some of that damage, not quite enough to be able to win the duel, though Hanskin eventually falls.
The black
hole! Black hole! TIMS, he's finally here! And he nails a 4-man black hole to be able to win the fight. Is Gabby going to be able to chase down 1 and 2? Ember Spirit, though, gets away from that silence. He does get some sleight of fist with the buybacks coming out from Alliance. Maybe they can win the second part of this fight, where they can chase down some heroes, but
take this tower, and they should be able to do so once the creeps are here, as they've got Force set up to do so.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Jerax looking to charge, and this is going to be on to Cuckoo. Oh, but the spear comes in. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. Maybe just to throw it at those creeps. I don't know if it's going to matter as they throw the OC out on the Cuckoo. He's taking a lot of damage. The Echo Slam comes out for TIMS as well as the ball lightning through, but they got the Chaotic offering as well as the Fatal Bonds. It's not going to be enough. They lose Toxin, they lose Saksha, and now Seb getting chased down here by Gabby. He'll end up falling. It's going to be 3 dead here for OG. They took out Cuckoo. They're looking for more. They want to get a kill here on Armel. Anna trying to chase him down. He's low on mana, but he has enough to ball lightning behind the tier 1 tower and get out of the hands of Anna on this Ursa.
Just looking to scale, it seems. He bought himself a Hand of Midas. Both are coming on the courier to the northern side of the map right now.
I like that decision a lot. There's nothing you really need just yet. Like, his Crimson Guard is queued up, but I expect that might change into a Vlad's eventually. And you just you don't need anything now. Go ahead.
It's a little bit further to the south. That's why that Sentry Ward didn't detect it. Batrider already with 3 stacks on that Jingu Mastery. The Doom is on the Monkey King. He cannot get that Wukong. He actually doesn't even have it anyway. GA protecting. No physical damage can kick in. Cuckoo is trying to find that last bit of burn. They'll have to drop the Storm, but Armel moves through it. They really want this kill on the Monkey King, and they won't get it. Doom will time out in 1 second, and the curse creates even more space. Cuckoo just has to sit here and wait for 4 heroes to murder him as he wakes up to the nightmare that is this game. Maybe they have not done enough damage just yet. Cuckoo is still surviving. They'll have to wall him up and commit a little bit more. Walk off. Oh, it's the curse. They turn it onto the Omni Knight. They can't repel that damage, and Cuckoo can TP away. He is home. On 11 is injured, and Gabby wants to come come back in. They'll turn on the reflection. How much damage can they do? A 3-man ice path. That's when they hit it. Omni9's already gone down. TNC trying to turn around. Old Chicken so low. He's burning at the moment. He's trying to get a slap down to get a little bit more life. What's stolen is the Jingu. Slap him back. The tree looks for the dodge, but it still cannot stop TNC from finding the rebuttal, and they want to get more aggressive. Have they got the movement? Looking for another ice path. Back off cooldown. It won't connect into the Deucer just yet. And it'll have to settle for the moment.
You can't ask for more from TIMS.
There is. They feel the force.
Yeah, the next Roche has got to be where it's at. When's it spawning? 1:30. Both teams will not be leaving that area very much. Kunkka's going to go bottom to push out a little bit. He actually, okay.
Find their opening. Over on Cuckoo. Pick him up and throw him back. The Ice Blast is on the way in. It will be able to connect over onto both Yang as well as Paparazzi. Yang still having to wait out these BKBs before the Ravage can be useful as the tree toss begins from Cuckoo, but these BKBs are wearing off TNC. They have to turn around because Yang's about to come in. He's looking for the Blink Ravage. They already go for their initial target. Gabby, he can't turn around. Where is this Ravage? Where is his control? Here it is. 4 heroes hit by it, but where's the follow-up? Ori's trying to do it all at the moment. X-Mux spot, Torrent, they still haven't killed off Gabby. And now they'll lose more. Ori forced after wait. A little bit of space being created. Yang can't really help out. Fade wants to, and maybe he has enough with a quick little toss over. Ori so low on life. The Echo Slam has finally dropped down. Ori and Fade pushing up the daisies. Paparazzi about to join them as well. Maybe he can get our own. No, he can't. He can just die. No life stealer shenanigans this time around.
Godlike fight from TIMS. Every fissure made every bit of a difference in that fight. He blocks them off on the initiation, he blocks them off during the Ravage, he blocks them off during the escape, and then he gets the Echo, which is just a measly 1-hero Echo that barely matters because it's completely overshadowed by how wonderful those fissures were.
And it's been a very positioning-based series, a very tempo, timing, all this stuff, and very important. And there's just so many saves on both teams as well. It makes it very difficult to really find successful ganks.
Still 45 seconds left on Aegis, so they want to make use of it. Siege, at least, let Slark die, but I don't think he's going to die, so they're going to leave him here with no mana.
Oh, and the Koza cool. They've actually got Armel without any mana, but in comes the heals. They're just keeping him alive. He's got an Aegis as well, so really little NIP can do right now. And the tower has already dropped. Skinner in the backlines there, trying to force back the rest of TNC, separating out Armel, but Armel gets a pounce down onto the low ground. NIP holding the line right now. The
Lane
final
is
barracks.
pushing from top. This is a good timing. 2 siege units approaching from the top. Slark just wants to get this Aegis going so that he has mana regen dropping fairly low.
Again, another jump in, just harassing up Gabby. Not really much more than this, but look, they need to do something. They need to do something. The Restaurant Universe coming in deep here as they're trying to just find a way to keep their barracks alive. Gunnar going in deep, finds a little stash of creeps there, which are doing so much to buff up this team. Is able to take them down, but their barracks are gone. Armel comes in from behind, gets the mega creeps, and now looking for some heroes as well. NIP, they need to find a miracle to turn this game around as they have lost just about everything. Skidder trying to do something, but he dies, buys back. You're just fighting in an empty base right now. PPD playing ring around the tower for not much reason. Can they find 2? They've got the chains out onto both on the backlines, but their towers are just falling. This Leshrac at 25 is doing way too much. Skidder has to back himself off. PPD as well falling low. They're just standing in front of their faces and melting their bases. Getting so low here, they try to get Gunnar with the combo. They don't get him, but Slark certainly will. Universe a little bit too late with the call. Can they bring down this Slark for a 50? Is stolen. Agi as in comes a black hole. PPD and Biver will both
but
fall.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's over. Feeling like, I mean, they might still be able to hold on. They're getting this super farm Slark to blow up the Leshrac, but still keeping him alive. Look at the heals!
The coils.
Look at the heals! What is this? What is this? Even for such a long time. Gabby finally dies. The throne is exposed. Armel gets to work, but NIP, they're all up right now. Can they actually make this defense? They bring down Armel. They bring down KP. With a 5-man back hole. TIMS, he's doing it. He's ending the game all by himself. Fine, he says, I will do it myself. And